Hello, I'm Mac, at least for a day, and everything's going to be okay. We've just gotten the 3.02 patch to the No Man's Sky Origins update, and the reason I'm on this weird planet with robots is because one of the fixes that happened in this update is, well, I'll read exactly what the patch notes say. It says, fixed an issue that caused industrial power grid batteries to be used as bait for robotic creatures instead of ion batteries. So the base building part battery was the thing that we were supposed to give these guys as bait, but there's no way to hold those in your inventory, so there's no way to feed them. So now we're going to try. First I'm going to see if I can throw the battery. I can, nice. So I can throw the batteries as well as feed them my hand, I think. Nice, and it looks like they have some kind of tug at wires. What'd I get? Chewy wires. Is that actually a food item that I can eat? That's weird. Ooh, I can mount them too. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try riding on one. Yay, I'm riding on a robot. Wait. Oh, okay. This one's I'm gonna change to third person view on the save. There we go. I'm riding on a robot. I haven't really done much mounting in No Man's Sky. I'm not controlling anything right now. The creature's just going in a straight line. I can kind of steer, but yeah, you're mostly not in control when you do mounting. Anyway, I better get off. Wait, how do I get off? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Just jump. That was funny. Okay, so... Ooh, is this a different... Oh, well. Anyway, I'm going to read the rest of the patch notes now, then maybe I'll play with the robots a little more. Oh wait, I want to look at the item that they gave me. This odd collection of wires pulses with a faint, almost organic energy. It seems to remember the hole from which it was parted. It is processed in a nutrient processor to generate edible products. So it's not... Oh, I can consume it. That's weird. I'm going to consume one, see what happens. Oh, I received nanites. Eating them gives you nanites. That's super cool. Oh, there is a different version. They all eat the same thing, though. This one has a weird head on it. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm supposed to be reading the patch notes. Okay, I'm gonna read through all the rest of the patch notes. Fixed an issue. There's a lot of bug fixes in this, but it's not an insane amount, so I'm gonna go ahead and read them all. Fixed an issue that caused some buildings to move, which could result in missions leading to distant buildings or bases being buried under the terrain. So in 3.01 we got a fix to try to fix some people's bases that were messed up, that were buried, but it didn't fix everybody's. Some people told me that their base was still buried. So this is another fix to try to fix buildings that got messed up in the update. So let me know if your bases are all fixed now or if they're still messed up. But yeah, they gave us yet another fix for bases being buried. Fixed an issue that could prevent games from saving correctly. That's a big problem. This fix fully restores any affected saves. So I hadn't heard of anybody getting their saves corrupted, but it's really good that they did a fix for that. And hopefully it did fix everybody's save. On PC and Xbox, fixed an issue that caused the build menu to be inaccessible after going through a portal as part of a mission. A fix for PS4 will be available shortly. The issue may be worked around by saving and reloading the game. That one's really weird because there shouldn't be any missions that you go through portals. There's no weekly missions happening right now. So I don't know how they would even know that there's a bug involving going through portals for a mission, but oh well, whatever. Introduced a significant optimization for large bases, fixed an issue that caused the portal coordinates for new worlds to be considered invalid, fixed an issue that caused frame rate stuttering on PC, fixed an issue that counted extinct creatures towards the planet total in the local information register. Hopefully that'll fix some of the discovery problems I've been having. I don't know. It doesn't specifically seem to be the same, but we'll see if it fixes my problem. Fixed an issue that caused new creatures to be marked extinct when discovered. Fixed an issue that caused incorrect creatures to spawn on weird biomes. So, this planet already had robots on it, so I'd kind of like to go check if other exotic biomes have, because this is a fix, because there were normal creatures on exotic biomes like this one, and I guess there's not supposed to be. So what I'm wondering is, did they just get rid of the normal creatures, or did they trade the normal creatures out for exotic creatures? Because it'd be kind of sad if all they did was just subtract the normal creatures, so then we only have one creature per exotic planet again. It'd be better if, since there was a bunch of normal creatures on exotic planets, they'd switch them out for exotic creatures, especially now that we have a lot more types of exotic creatures, like the robots and the crazy weird stuff I've been finding, tentacle creatures and whatnot. Hopefully that's what they did, is trade them out instead of just removing them. Fixed an issue that allowed exocraft to destroy volcanoes and other large objects. I'm glad they fixed that. Fixed an issue that caused some electromagnetic power hotspots to supply less power than before. Several of my friends mentioned this. They said that their bases were not powered after the update, and this was probably why, is because their hotspots weren't providing as much power. Fixed an issue that caused warp tunnel audio to continue to play after the warp had finished. Fixed an issue that caused industrial power grid batteries. Yeah, okay. I don't really need to read that one again. We just fed the robots. Fixed an issue that caused creatures to spawn in the opposite hemisphere than indicated by the discovery hint. So nowadays, there are... Ooh, I get a bonus for finding both robots. Some creatures will tell you which hemisphere it's in, like south or north. And I guess they were incorrect, but that's a fix for that. Fixed an issue that could cause volcanoes to be placed upon buildings. Whoa, that would have been a funny issue to see. Fixed an issue that prevented items from unlocking in the Quicksilver shop. That one's very strange. Does that mean that we've got new Quicksilver items now? I don't think so. Oh, weird. The community research mission is still there, but there's no progress bar. It's probably just wanting us to do anomaly missions, but I don't think we're currently unlocking anything. So I don't know why that's saying things not being unlocked in the Quicksilver shop. Maybe some people's games, all of the items were still locked or something? I don't know. But I guess it wasn't a really common problem. Fixed an issue that allowed some traders to continue to sell deprecated items. So some items were removed in the update. Problem is, though, this is an unrelated issue, is the space stations don't seem to be selling dihydrogen jelly anymore, and I need a large supply of dihydrogen jelly to turn into dihydrogen to make frigate fuel. It seems like when they removed some items from shops, I think they accidentally removed the dihydrogen jelly, and that's a problem for me and a lot of people that got their dihydrogen that way. But yeah, I guess there were some items that were removed from the game that were still being sold, so they took those out. Upgraded OpenVR to the latest version. That's the PC VR. So I guess that will improve VR for people on PC. I really hope that when the next gen consoles come out, they'll somehow improve PSVR. I mean, it won't be a new VR headset, but maybe a more powerful system hooked to the VR will improve it, because resolution is so dang low on No Man's Sky VR on PlayStation. It'd be nice if they could fix that. Anyway, I'll stop getting off on tangents. Fixed an issue that could cause Nexus mission to be abandoned as if the player was AFK, even though they had taken off before the AFK timer finished. I won't explain what that means. If you know what it means, I know what it means. But if you know what it means, then there you go. If you don't know what it means, don't worry about it. Fixed a crash that could occur when an NPC ship took off from the planet's surface. Well, I've never seen a NPC land, so I've never had that crash. But thankfully, it's been fixed. Fixed a number of crashes specific to AMD video cards. Fixed a crash that could occur when being hit by a projectile launched by an entity that was destroyed before the projectile hit. This is a really weird one. I guess they're referring to Sentinels, because Sentinels are the only enemies that have projectiles as far as I know. All other predators... Oh, no. Biological horrors also have projectiles. I forgot about their spit attack. So I don't know if it's referring to Sentinels or biological horrors or both, but they fixed a crash that occurred when projectiles were launched by enemies and they were destroyed before the projectile hit. That's a really weird specific bug. I'm glad they figured it out. Fixed an issue that could cause a soft lock when trying to purchase a frigate in specific star systems. And that's it. Cool. So I'm going to feed one of these guys this way. Cool. And I'm gonna... Oh no, I wanna ride on one of the these guys. The guys with the heads. Cool. Alright, so anyway, that does it. We've had the No Man's Sky 3.02 update. It's all bug fixes, although some of the fixes improved gameplay in that I can now feed and mount and harvest wires from robot creatures now. So that's kind of an improvement to the game and gameplay, even though it's just a fix. But anyway, that does it for this video on that patch. So I've been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day. And remember, everything's going to be okay.